section. I will try to answer those questions. So basically, if you're joining it for the very first time, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. So let me answer the best JavaScript frameworks such as React.js, Angular, Vue.js. So I will be discussing about the best frameworks that you want to do as a developer in 2022. So basically, if you are joining it for the very first time, then please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. So please hit that like button, guys. So if you have any sort of questions that you want to ask in the comment section, you can just ask it in the comment section. This is a live stream here. Basically, this is a question answer session. So you can even give me suggestions inside the chat here. Basically, if you want to see the topics in the future on which live streams I want to build, so definitely give some topics as well. So definitely I will make topics related to that stream. So if you have any sort of topics that you want to give me, you can give those topics in the live chat. Any questions that you want to ask related to JavaScript or web development or programming, you can ask in the comment section. So I will try to answer those questions here. So basically, if you're watching it for the very first time, then please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. So just ask your questions in the live chat, guys, related to programming and web development. So I will try to answer those questions. So let me just start a so please hit that like button, guys, and if you have any sort of questions to ask in the live stream, you can also ask it in the comment section. So definitely you can do it. So you can ask questions related to programming, JavaScript, any concepts that you want to do, which is promises, async await, callback function, any sort of concept that you want to have. If you have a doubt related to a concept such as async await, callback function, promises, arrays, objects, you can do that concept with me. Try to ask questions here, and in the meantime you can even hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So I can see that one people is watching the stream, so you can just ask your question. So try to ask the question in the comment section. So I will definitely reply to all the questions that you post. So I'm just waiting for all the viewers to join in the YouTube live here, and then basically I will start answering the questions. So if you have any sort of questions, you can ask it basically. Already one people is watching the stream, so please hit that like button, guys, if you have any sort of questions to ask in the comment section related to programming, web development, and JavaScript, TypeScript. I think the main difference between TypeScript and JavaScript is that TypeScript is the base language for JavaScript. It contains a lot of more features than JavaScript, and it is a very secure language as compared to JavaScript. So if you have any sort of question, guys, you can ask in the comment section. I will try to reply to all the questions. So hit that like button, guys, subscribe the channel. Some comments are there. Tijani Saila is saying hi. So hi Tijani Saila. So please hit that like button. If you have any sort of questions, guys, you can ask the questions in the live chat. I will try to answer questions in the live chat. Tijani Saila, where can I join the live? Basically, I'm doing it from the mobile phone, so you can just join this live, ask some questions right in the live stream itself. So yeah, I have some questions. You can ask it in the live chat itself. Basically, you can ask it here. I will see the questions and instantly I will reply to those. So if you have any sort of questions, you can ask it here only. Okay, so he is saying okay. Can you tell me where are you from watching this stream? How you found out this stream? Basically, I am from Delhi, India. So can you tell me the location from which you are watching this stream? And from which location you joined inside this live stream? Has YouTube suggested this live stream to you? Or this has come in suggested videos? So should I learn PHP or JavaScript? Basically, it's a very difficult question because many developers love PHP and many developers learn JavaScript. But my personal choice is JavaScript. I don't like the syntax of PHP. It's a very old language, and I don't think that most of the developers use PHP. I am from Chicago. Okay, okay. You are from Chicago. Please hit that like button if you're watching it for the very first time. Subscribe the channel as well. This is a programming channel. I do live streams daily related to programming, basically building out projects in JavaScript, React.js, Vue.js. So if you have any sort of doubts or if you want to watch programming content, definitely subscribe the channel. I had PHP is slow, yeah, somewhat slower as compared to the modern languages such as JavaScript, TypeScript, but still PHP is used in 70% of websites in the world, so you can't say that PHP is dying, but still as a language, PHP is syntax is very hard to learn as compared to other languages, so that's why I see PHP is slowly dying as compared to other languages. I am already subscribed to their channel. Okay, thank you very much for subscribing it. So 4 people are watching the stream, guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel, and if you have any sort of questions, you can ask in the comment section. Try to ask real-time questions. I will definitely answer to all the questions if you have. So just ask your questions here. Basically, the PHP language is way more difficult to learn as compared to other languages. So that's why I will be having a suggestion. Try not to learn PHP. Try learning Node.js, JavaScript, Python. So these are 3 trending languages which are there inside the programming workspace. So many developers are learning these languages. So guys, if you're watching it, please ask your questions if you are watching it for the very first time. I will definitely reply to all the questions that you are asking. So definitely reply or answer those questions. You can ask your questions in the live stream. Rambo German is saying just one question. I have 1 year of experience in JS and React and Node, but I didn't learn that much and I'm not able to crack interview and the gap is increasing. Can I get a job with gap? Definitely you can get a job and clear out the interview. You just need to get the knowledge. So for getting that knowledge, you just need to watch some YouTube videos related to JavaScript, React.js and Node.js. Try to build some projects inside the portfolio so that your interview can really see those projects. Try to build simple projects first, like CRUD application, create, read, update, delete with databases, MongoDB and MySQL. So at the end of the day, it's basically practical. You need to develop projects before you can select it from any company. So you need to first of all build out the projects, add it inside your portfolio, then only you can do it. Android Tech is asking, bro, I heard that Laravel is the most popular backend framework. Yeah, definitely Laravel has so much popularity among Laravel developers. It has its own community, but PHP as a language, I'm telling, it's very hard to master and the syntax is very hard. The easiest operation such as uploading files is very difficult in PHP. The syntax is very hard. It is not rememberable. That's why. I'm working on a big app. Should I use PostgreSQL or MongoDB? MongoDB is the most famous database around developers, so I will definitely choose MongoDB. The hosting of MongoDB is also very cheap, so I will definitely choose MongoDB over PostgreSQL. Which one is best, React or Angular? Definitely at every day I will choose React over Angular because Angular is not that great. It's a complete framework and it requires a lot of time to master, but as React.js is very easy. It's a library, it's not a framework, so it takes less time to master. So absolutely agreed, brother. It's hard as hell. PHP, yeah, definitely PHP is very hard to learn as a beginner. So if you are a beginner in programming, definitely go for Python, then JavaScript. These two languages are very much programmer friendly. The syntax is very easy. You will be remembering all the syntaxes that you learn. C++, PHP, these are the languages for intermediate or advanced developers. If you are an advanced developer, then only learn these languages. I love React.js. Lol. Okay, React.js is a, yeah, definitely very good library, very famous library. It is used by more than 90% developers around the globe. So 7 people watching the stream, guys. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel. Only 4 likes are there. So just click this button, guys, that you see right here. Try to increase it to 10 number. Try hitting this button, and also click this button to share the stream with your friends. And definitely there will be a subscribe button also in the bottom of the video. Try clicking that button also. The subscribe button will be there, so try hitting that button also. So in the meantime, if you have any sort of questions, guys, you can ask in the comment section. Definitely I will reply to those questions. So just ask your questions, guys. If you have any sort of questions, I will ask, definitely reply to all the questions. I'm stuck in tutorial hell, bro. Yeah, tutorial hell is a very bad practice. If you don't practice, if you don't make practical videos, then definitely watching tutorial after tutorial will not help you, because this will also tire your mind also, because watching tutorial after tutorial will make you frustrated. And at the same time, if you don't make projects by yourself, then you will not be learning anything. So it's better to basically just watch a single tutorial, and based upon that try to build a project, then only watch the second tutorial. So don't fall for this hell. Yash is saying, should I use JS evaluation function? Definitely, it is very famous function, evaluation function of JavaScript. Definitely you should master it. Const Shikha has amazing videos. Thank you very much to Jani Sela for complimenting the effort that I am putting in. So many people say that you teach in a very good style and your English is also good. So thank for all the complimentations. So you guys are not hitting that like button, guys. Only 5 likes if I show you. Try to hit this button, everyone, guys. This button, try to increase this number as 10 likes. So try to. Is React.js important? Aman is saying, yeah, very much important. React.js as a library, as a framework for JavaScript. It's a number one framework out there in GitHub. If you go to GitHub and type number one framework, React.js will come in. And the most important thing is that it is developed by Facebook. So Facebook developers are updating this every time with every release which is released every day. So that's why it's very important. Dhanvir Shah is saying, hey man, you have Redux videos? No, I don't have too much Redux videos, but I have 1 or 2 Redux videos. Yeah, Redux is a state management library for React.js, so definitely Redux is also very important. Would you make a React multi-step form, please? Okay, in the next live stream, I will definitely take your suggestion and try to make a multi-step form in React.js. Multi-step forms are very much important. You have seen these forms in some websites where you need to perform multiple operations, and at each step you need to perform an operation. So it's very important form to have. How hard is to record videos? No, it's not hard. Basically, you require a software called as OBS Studio. Basically, let me show you. There is a software called as OBS Studio. So just go to Google and basically type here OBS Studio. This is a recording software which comes with OBS Studio. So this is the OBS Studio that I use, which is the OBS project is their official website, and it's open source software. Everyone can use it. You can even use it for live streaming it also. Basically, if you launch this software here, basically this will open this software. Inside this you can start recording, you can start streaming. Basically it's a very good software, and it's a user friendly software. You can even put your picture also here. You can add your mic, video capture device, subscriber goal, all these things you can add it. It's a very complex software as well. If you are a master of it, you can basically create any sort of live stream and also do it. So what's the best place to learn Java web token authentication? I think YouTube. in YouTube every videos are there. You don't need to take a personal course for it. So definitely I will suggest youtube.com. Try to learn channels. There are a lot of channels out there on programming. They are teaching JSON Web Token in detail for every language, PHP, Node.js. So I will definitely recommend youtube.com. The math evaluation function has depreciated, it seems. Okay, I think it is depreciated. So I think you can even use depreciated functions. It is not a very good practice, but still you can, in some situations, you can use the depreciated functions as well. So there is no harm in it using it. What's sorry? What do you use for recording? Basically, I am using OBS Studio for recording. I am showing you the software. Akshay is saying hello, bro. Rambo German is saying please make Redux Thunk. Okay, Redux Thunks, I have all personally used it. Redux Thunks is a very good library, and definitely I will make videos on it. Sachin is saying what project I make to get React front-end developer internship. Basically, very beginner-friendly projects such as React CRUD application, create, read, update, delete with MongoDB and MySQL database. So try to make applications such as, let's suppose you can make a simple game here, tic-tac-toe game, snake game. Try to make beginner-friendly projects, weather app, very simple applications. Guys, you're not liking the content, so only 5 likes are there. 14 people are watching the stream, so please hit that like button. Try to reach the number 10 likes. Also subscribe the channel as well. Chords error solve. Basically, chords simply occurs due to the cross-site scripting resource sharing, and it can be solved due to a module which comes inside Node.js. So there is a module called as inside npm.js. If you're building it inside Node.js, there is a separate module which comes in. Let me show you this module. So just go to npm.js inside your computer, and this is Node package manager, and just search for this dependency which is called as course. So this stands, basically you just need to install this middleware, and as you install this middleware you will see the downloads, weekly downloads, how weekly downloads are there. Simple command is there. So install this module and you will be able to use this module right here. Whenever you import your express here, you just need to require this app.use chords, and now hopefully you will not get that chords error whenever you build your front end. You just need to enable this middleware function inside your API or backend server. That's it. If you're building it through Express, so this is the ready-made module which is there. So let me see. Shivam is saying, is DSA required in front-end web development area? I really don't think so. Data algorithms are very much required in web development, but still in interviews, if you go to any sort of company interview, definitely they will ask for data algorithms section. So try to master it. Geeks for Geeks is a channel which provides extensive training of data algorithms, and many more channels are there on YouTube. Try to search data algorithms interview questions and you will find out. I have a question for you. I have a project coming out that needs 2 developers including myself. Is that something would you be interested in? No, I am not building projects at this moment of time. I'm just concentrating on this channel and the blog. So basically I'm not free, so I can't do this job for you. It's a real estate company. No, I am not interested. Can you explain the logic for image slider website where we click button to show next image after another? Basically a series of images take place. So the logic is very simple. Basically you build out a simple series of images inside an array, and then you basically loop through each image, and basically you manipulate CSS properties, or you can even use ready-made slider libraries of jQuery or ready-made third-party libraries as well to make the actual slider. Structure to learn JavaScript. The structure is very simple. Basically learn with beginner-friendly concepts. What are variables, objects, arrays, all these things, switch statements, try catch block, error handling, how to make HTTP requests using fetch API, XCOs, async await, promises, callback functions. All these concepts are very much important in learning JavaScript. So learn all these concepts first. It will depend on how interesting the project is. You can find out, guys, Tejan Shulo in this live chat. They will try to help you. If you need a simple partner to create the project. So any more questions, guys? You're not hitting that like button, guys. Still, you can see how many few likes are there. 8 likes are only there. So try hitting that like button, increase it to 15 likes. So also hit the red subscribe button, guys, if you want to get all these live streams for completely free, clicking that red subscribe button. Yash is saying, what are closures? Can you explain briefly? Closures are basically the block of code which are executed in a block of code. Let's suppose we have different blocks out there inside our JavaScript. So different blocks have different closures. So basically a local variable declared in a function is local to itself. It is not accessible to global, but global variables are accessible in all other functions. So these are called as closures. The variables, the arrays which are specifically made for a single function. So this is called as closures. How that would work? Please hit that like button, guys. Subscribe the channel as well. So if you have any sort of questions, guys, you can ask in the comment section. I will reply to all the questions if you have. I see people are not liking the content, guys. Please hit that like button. If you have any sort of question, guys, you can ask it. 10 people are watching the stream. So first of all, hit the red subscribe button, subscribe the channel, and just ask your questions related to programming and web development. So basically, Emmett is saying, hi, how are you? So kindly tell me, guys, where are you watching this stream and how you found out this stream? Would the YouTube has suggested this live stream to you, or it has come in the browse feature? SMTP is JS alternative. SMTP, let me tell you, SMTP is a framework or something else. I think it's a framework. Let me search this SMTP alternative. Okay, SMTP JS is basically it's an email sending library. You can now see I gone to smtpjs.com. It's a email sending library from JavaScript. So there are a lot of alternatives which are there. You can even use NodeMailer if you want to. NodeMailer, it is specifically for Node.js applications. You can also use this library nodemailer.com. It also does the same thing. It's a module for Node.js applications to allow easy as cake email sending. So it's a very important library which lets you send out email addresses. This is a code sample. You provide the host, port number, secure authentication, all that stuff. So I found this library to be very useful. It is very simple as well. I haven't used this library at all, but still I have used this library, NodeMailer. So if you have any sort of watching, guys, please hit that like button. Watching this live on Pornhub. Tell me one project that will guarantee me a job in front end. Try to build out a clone of any popular front end website. Let's suppose you build out a clone of Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, or any Tumblr, Pinterest, any sort of social network you built. Try to build it on your own logic, on your own database. Try to use MySQL, MongoDB, any sort of popular database. So then obviously if you build out that bigger project, then obviously you will be hired. Srimucha Pagadhala is saying, hi sir, can you start React playlist? I have already created much videos in React.js languages. and daily I'm creating content. So definitely try searching the content on coding section and just type React.js coding section, and all the videos related to React will come. So it's a very easy job finding out the videos on YouTube. Just type the creator name. So you can use this VPN, guys, which is not VPN. It's a perfect VPN for every device here, which is cross-platform. You can use this here on PC, laptop, or any sort of device. So this is a perfect VPN that you can buy here, and you can even play games using this VPN as well. There are alternatives available, but still I found it this to be a perfect VPN. Is it audible now? Can you tell me, is it audible now? I have one question: how to display map collection from Firebase using Angular? Ankit is saying. Basically, in that case, you will be using the map function. So basically, you will be using that map function, which is available inside JavaScript. Collection is certainly called as table inside Firebase. So if you want to display a collection or a table, you will use definitely this map function, which is available inside JavaScript. Yash is saying, how many languages and frameworks do you know, and how many projects have you made till date? So definitely I have shown you 2000 projects I have made, and frameworks I perfectly know. uh, in React.js, Angular, Vue.js, Python, I know Django and Flask, WX Python, P, Pygame. All these frameworks I perfectly know, and I have made projects in it. Which resources you want to share? Ankit, can you tell me in the live chat? Which resources? Basically, VS Code, the editor I'm use. You create a video about file pond in Laravel. I want to use it for image editing. Is it free to use open source, the editing feature? File Pond, I think it's, let me see. I think it's a paid tool. File Pond. So it's a easy file uploading tool here. Yeah, it's a paid tool. So no, I think it's a open source. If you go to their official website, this is the official website of File Pond. Basically, it is compatible with each and every language, and it is open source. So there are various examples given. So it's open source. You can find the code on the GitHub. OMG 2000, amazing. Uh, Map collection display from Firebase using Angular resources. Definitely, I will make a video on this topic, Ankit. So whenever I make this video, I will definitely, you need to subscribe to this channel, and definitely I will note down this topic and try to make a video on this. So if you're watching this tutorial, guys, for the very first time, then please hit that like button. You can see this is the thumbs up button. Please hit that button, increase this value, and also subscribe the channel as well. If you have any sort of doubt, you can ask it in the comment section. I see people are not liking the content. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel as well. How much do you rate your front end skills? I think it is 10 out of 8 out of 10. This is the rate I do it. When you made video on this topic, I will definitely made in the upcoming live streams in 2 to 3 days. So definitely subscribe the channel, and a notification will be coming whenever I do this. So if you have any sort of questions, guys, you can ask it here. Srini was asked is saying, can you make a small video in how to upload a file with the progress bar by using ANTD library? Okay, definitely ANTD is a very famous library of React.js. So definitely I will make a video on how to upload a file. So ANTD contains a lot of components which we can reuse. So definitely I will make it this application in React.js so that you perfectly understand what is happening. With the customized progress bar where it need to display the MB that has been uploaded. Okay, you are saying that you need to keep track of how much file is uploaded with the progress bar. Definitely I will make that video. Should I focus more on design or JavaScript logic while learning web front-end developer? Definitely you need to give some time on both the topics, front-end and back-end. Basically it's important Both the things are important, so you need to give time to both the things, front end and back end. So if you're watching it for the very first time, guys, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel as well. I see people are not liking the content. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.